Wonderful. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Fountain of Life Testimonial call. My name is Drusilla Baksh, and I'll be your host this morning alongside Mr. Henry Zhang. Also, we have Hanmei, and I believe Mr. Renelia will be joining us. So make sure to put your questions in the Q&A. Sometimes your questions get lost in the chat. So we remind you to put in the Q&A. It will be answered after the first part of our presentation. So welcome, everyone, and I shall continue. Now, let me introduce you all to the Safe Home Revolution, protecting your family by removing harmful ingredients from the products that we use every day. Our company has taken the time and the pride to create amazing and safe products for us to distribute globally. So let me introduce you to, for those of you who do not know about the Fountain of Life and some active ingredients inside. Norwegian spruce tree extract, Health Canada NPN number approved, 100% exclusive rights globally. It is fast acting, provides the highest source of dietary lignans available. Also lignans extracted from the Norwegian spruce trees in Finland, high performance antioxidants. So it's basically just all the benefits of a lignan-rich diet all in one simple regimen. It is natural, it is vegan, it is alcohol-free, gluten-free, GMO-free, and of course, made in Canada. And here we always have our sample size that pops up there. Now, if you had to use just one product, well, ladies and gentlemen, this will be the one. Welcome to the world-released Fountain of Life Benefits and Testimonial. Disclaimer, Fountain of Life is not a cure for any disease or ailments, but simple nature's most powerful plant antioxidant that reduces free radicals, slow down aging, and also assisting the body to heal itself. So here we have lignans and our immune system. Lignans can boost our immune system by neutralizing free radicals before they can damage healthy cells. So why is Fountain of Life bitter? Well, bitter is better for you. And as you can see, ways that it observes on the tongue. For some people, they think it's sweet. For some, they think it's bitter. Some, they say it is salty. So this helps to detoxify, to lighten tissues, also awaken our body and create alertness, indicator of antioxidants in food. And we have our lignans and brain health, protect against oxidative stress, assist in the integrity of the brain function, its anti-inflammatory effects, and also maintenance of cell membranes. We have also here Fountain of Life. One moment. We have Fountain of Life with lignans and mental health. Our diet has a powerful impact on our mental health, including dementia and also Alzheimer's. So to continue with our testimonial, we have a dementia patient, dementia mother who could not recognize her children, began to recognize them, was able to hold a cup of drink, looking beautiful again, and also within just 3 months of taking FOL. We have some private photos shared with you with our happy mom after taking Fountain of Life, and it was 15 drops in the morning once a day, and also at times another 15 in the afternoon. So in total, 30 drops a day that she was taking. Also, on April 30th, 2019, by Rachel Tay, here's another testimonial shared. Dementia patient gradually lost all skills, emotional, bad temper, fight with you, throw things, cannot manage themselves. After FOL, the testimonial was recognize children, understand a conversation, can reply, can watch TV, can walk, and also go out with friends. And here again, you can see some photos shared. And this is September, and it was also again taking 15 drops a day. We have another testimonial, stroke and swollen and bleeding brain in ICU, unconscious. Also right side of the body, no feeling, same night of incident, rub half a bottle of FOL on half side of the brain and also right side of the body. Did this for 5 days, discharged from ICU. For 1 month daily, rubbing with FOL, half a dropper, which is about 20 to 25 drops. You see here, 5 days later, out of ICU, 8 days later, out of bed. 1 month later, discharged from the hospital and walk with help of a walking stick. 2 months later, walk without assistance, and 5 months later, managed driving a car on her own. Sleep better tonight. Lignans help you sleep better by addressing daily fatigue, premature aging caused by oxidative stress, hormone balance, and also chronic inflammation. So it helps you to also sleep better, and also Fountain of Life help to reduce snoring. Here we have for breast lumps gone, and a testimonial done by our partner, Callie Jensen. Well, I had a shocking appointment at a hospital today, although I cannot make any claims or confirm that it was in fact FOL. It was my follow-up for my 6 mm lump and 2 smaller lumps in my breast and biopsy on the lumps. They could not do any biopsy because the lumps are gone, and she had to ask the doctor to basically double check it was the correct breast. 2019, I had 7 lumps removed in my breast, and they have been monitoring it very closely as breast cancer runs in the family. And she's happy to say today that I've been given a clean bill of health. Absolutely amazing. So here we have for this testimonial, it says lipoma fatty tissue tumor came out after 12 days of topical use of application of FOL. So you can also take FOL internally, and you can also use it topically. Cancer patient, exhaustion, no energy, no more enthusiasm in life. After 5 days of taking FOL, energy return. Also wonderful sleep at night, no more muscle cramps. Literally brought me back from the grave. Amazing testimonial. We have our game changer testimonial here. Stage 3 colon cancer champion find new life between weeks and after 3 months of taking Fountain of Life. And we have Ms. Verlin Mohammed give her testimonial, various health challenges, migraine gone, heart condition improved, no more sweating at night, more energy, no more pain from knee fracture. And here we have, we're from a saved the leg from amputation. On 7th August 2019, cast removed, discharged from hospital after 26 days. Diabetic, wound closing and healing fast. Uncle William's sugar level was 13 in May 21, and June 21, it went to 5.2 to 5.1 to 4.9. Application 10 drops twice a day, but they will advise that more drops can be ingested and applied onto the wound. And we also have here a finger amputation canceled, 75-year-old diabetic for more than 10 years. One leg already amputated, and 040220 topically applied FOL 4 to 5 drops on the blackened part of the first and second fingers, and also rub it in. Took 10 drops under the tongue 3 times a day, and 23 days later, wound dried up and the amputation of the finger was called off. Amazing. So here we have a testimonial for a expensive prostate surgery avoided. So Aguato Ototo says, cousin suffering from prostate, a complication for 10 years, expensive surgery scheduled, 15 times a night to the toilet, first night with FOL, half a dropper, which is about 20 drops. It says 5 times to the toilet, dirty urine in the morning was clear, next day, half a dropper 2 times, and also 1 time to the toilet. Another day of FOL energy has returned, eating and sleeping well. For blood and skin issues, improved just after 2 days of taking FOL. So it says here, a customer from April 22 started on Fountain of Life. You can see her photos 2 days later, April 24, and final pictures on May 11th. Unfortunately, we don't know the issue with her skin, as she didn't want to go to the doctor or hospital. However, it is remarkable nonetheless. Amazing. So here we have another great testimonial, some before and after photos. Says, I've struggled with chronic dry skin and skin infection for several years. Application consumed 5 drops every day and also night, FOL for 2 weeks. Skin infection all gone. Thanks, Miss Winnie. Nasty itch and rash improved in just 5 days. Vancouver testimonial, a nasty itchy and rash on lady's hand, and nothing was getting rid of it. Just 5 drops of Fountain of Life, only 2 drops directly on the area did wonders for her. And you can see in the photos here that she shared. So we have fluorosis and also rash, and itch disappeared. And you can see on this lady's neck at the back with the dates there that she applied Fountain of Life topically on the area, and the rash is all gone. Eczema for years. My friend Ruth didn't want to consume, but been applying all over face, under feet, wherever there's a problem. If she would also consume, the results would have been faster. As in my friend Grace's father's case, bleeding from constant scratching. He is around 89 years old and just consumed 3 times a day, half a dropper, and apply on skin, and skin has improved tremendously within days, but refused to let my friend take pictures. And this is 3 weeks after FOL and 5 weeks after FOL. So we also have for shingles application, took half a dropper, 20 drops each day, drinks a lot of water. Also spray mix 10 drops of FOL with 30 ml of water, and spray onto the rash and blisters every half an hour. At night, apply Opulence Fairy Flawless Night Serum onto the rash. And says their full recovery after 8 days. Normally, recovery may take up to 2 weeks or longer. Doctors, lotion, painkillers give no relief. Returned to doctor on the 5th day, and doctor was amazed by the recovery. For stomach bloating, colon disorder, etc., it says here, liver, lung, and colon infection, causing water retention in body, resulting whole body to be swollen, stomach bloated, and also with water retention, difficulty moving and breathing, no energy, every 2 minutes, can doze off. And you can see a second photo here, which is like almost a different person. It says here 2 droppers, which is about 60 drops a day over 2 months, fluid in the body released slowly over 8 months, means liver, lung, colon beginning to function properly, lost weight, which is from 270 to 163. That's a loss of 107 pounds, and also waist from 44 to 32 inches, a loss of 17 inches, better mood, breathing better, and energy has returned. Amazing. So Calvin Butler says here, my injured head went from this to this in 7 days of using Fountain of Life. So we have wound on finger healed, and says finger infected by old rust from copper pipe, close to losing the finger, saved by drops of FOL over 2 weeks. And you can see some before and after photos shown here. And this at the bottom shows 2 weeks after of this very happy FOL user. Scar healing so well. Another amazing testimonial by our partner. He had tongue cancer, and they took out the lymph nodes from his neck so that it doesn't spread. His surgery was done 18 months ago. I was introduced to him by one of our partner, Ralph, and we introduced Fountain of Life to him. He joined us right away and started consuming and applying on the scar. He also have been on it for about 15 months now. Look at the scar, it's almost clearing, amazing changes. And he also applies twice a day and take 4 full dropper daily. Deep cut on finger healed in 2 days. Manjarella shared that she had a deep cut on her finger while opening a tomato can. Blood was pouring out nonstop like a tap, applied FOL, bleeding stopped. Next day, wound healed with no pain, no stitches required. Within 2 days, healed so well, you can't even see where the cut was. There was no scar. Absolutely amazing. And we have assured by Mr. Rene Liao, amazing, a gentleman. This morning, I met a gentleman this morning who had gout on his ankle, was in pain and inflamed. He put on 4 drops and he rubbed it in. After 30 minutes, his pain was gone, the inflammation almost gone. Love Fountain of Life. And it shows here again, that was 4 drops, rub it in 30 minutes later, and the pain was gone and the swelling was subsided. Huge thyroid reduced over a few months. And you can see some before and after photos. So years of frequent and persistent tonsillitis and no more after taking Fountain of Life. Tongue injury, immediate relief within the first day of taking 10 drops, and second day healed 10 drops 3 times a day. And you can see the before, a present, and after photos when it comes to this tongue injury. We have Kumran's weight loss before and after photos. Kumran said, thanks FOL, because of my age of 53, to lose 14 kilo in 9 weeks. It was not easy. However, that is absolutely remarkable. So here we have the weight loss study shown, and this can be found in your back office, ladies and gentlemen. For partners on the call, for guests on the call, please reach out to the person that invited you to this call, and you could find out more of how FOL can work when it comes to weight loss in your body. Excellent in relieving itch and also itches and pain. So it says here, is arthritis keeping you from living the life that you love? So for the aches and pains that you get every single day, what persons can do is apply Fountain of Life topically. You can take it internally, and just when you put it topically, just kind of massage it in. It really does help. It's anti-inflammatory. Also apply drops directly on area and rub it in. Inflammation in the knee, weeks of suffering pain, time 9 p.m., applied FOL onto the knee. 1 hour later at 10 p.m., the inflammation was gone, pain subsided, and also next morning, the pain was completely gone. So here we have 2 testimonials here, 1 burn healed in 2 application over 4 hours, and serious burn healed in 7 days. This is absolutely amazing, ladies and gentlemen. If you follow the dates and times of these photos, you will see how amazing that Fountain of Life has worked when applying it. So here we have for corn and soul completely disappeared, the application, 1 drop twice a day over 2.5 weeks. And you can see some before and after photos of how Fountain of Life has helped with getting rid of the corn. Complement your pet's diet with Fountain of Life today. 1 drop per 10 kilo weight promotes pets' health and wellness with antioxidants. It's antimicrobial and also anti-inflammatory. So we have here how Fountain of Life can be used in different ways and still get the benefits of it. So 10 to 20 drops daily control diabetes, hypertension, cholesterol, protect prostate, heart, stomach, also increase libido and metabolism. You can enjoy a glass of beer and also add Fountain of Life and still get the benefits of it. How amazing is that? Also, you can, it's safe to use with wine. So again, enjoy a nice glass of wine, add Fountain of Life and still get the benefits, but always remember to drink responsibly. You can also cook with it. So one of my favorite things to do with Fountain of Life also is to cook with it. I always wait. He does not destroy the benefits of Fountain of Life. So I usually just wait until my food is simmering, and then I add Fountain of Life in it so I can enjoy my meal better. So why is Fountain of Life so powerful? What makes us sick? Fountain of Life is not a cure for any disease or ailments, but simple nature's most powerful plant antioxidant that reduces free radicals, slows down aging, assisting the body to heal itself. So again, you may ask, what makes us sick? Free radicals. These apples demonstrate how oxidative stress breaks down your cells, causing premature aging and disease. So you can see here the apple that looks great, which looks like the normal cell. And then you can see the cell attacked by free radicals. And then there's the cell with oxidative stress. So free radicals damage cells and DNA. If not managed properly, they carry on to weaken and damage organs. Manifestation of oxidation is aging faster than usual. And again, you can see here, losing electrons and energy slows down oxidation, aging with antioxidants. 7 types of lignans, world's most powerful antioxidants, electrons to energize cells. So created by nature and perfected by science. And we have here the 7 most powerful lignans nature has produced to neutralize free radicals, fight bacteria, and reduce inflammation. So here we have about the Norwegian spruce tree. There are many different types of lignans from fruits, vegetables, drinks, oil, seeds, and nuts. Lignans from the Norwegian spruce trees grown in northern Finland contains the most potent and strongest lignans in the world. The Norwegian spruce tree's lignan is called the 7-HMR. And here we have, they're also the highest source of lignans. Also, these are trees that heal themselves. They're disease-free and insect-free, and also withstand the harshness of nature's weather and oxidative stress. Trees ranging from hundreds to even thousands of years old. 30 drops plus a day to boost your immune system. And here we have some qualified counselors and leaders to share their expertise and experiences with you. So we are at our meeting agenda for Fountain of Life. I've shared some slides with you and some testimonials about Fountain of Life. We have live testimony share. We will be taking your questions and answers. And these are our qualified counselors and leaders, ladies and gentlemen. We have Henry Zhang, a registered TCM practitioner. We also have LD4, Mr. Rene Liao, and also Hanmei, that is a TCM practitioner. Wonderful. Welcome again to the call. We will be taking questions right now and for questions to be answered. Also, we'll be taking some testimonials. So thank you so much, everyone, for being on the call this morning, or whether it's afternoon or evening, wherever you are. And I will be checking in the Q&A. I will welcome Henry and Hanmei to the call, and also Mr. Rene Liao, if he's on the call, I would also welcome. And I see a hand is up. I have Maria Arlene. So I will unmute you, Maria. And good morning, Renee. One moment as I make you panelist.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, hi, good morning, Maria. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. And I
Where
just
you
want to,
from?
pardon me, health and wellness to everyone. Yeah, I'm coming from the Philippines.
Okay,
Yeah.
wonderful. Please share your question or testimonial.
Yeah, I just want to share my testimonials. It's actually the wife of my cousin. She has this very painful ear. However, I just want to caution our listeners that the fountain of life is not a cure or a medicine to treat illness or any diseases. It's just a very powerful antioxidant from the Norway spruce tree. And then going back to my story, the wife of my cousin had this very painful ear, and then she instructed my cousin to put 3 drops on her ear. I didn't know they're doing this. Yeah, I didn't know. I really did not instruct her. It just from her, coming from her. She said she instructed her husband to put 3 drops on her ear, and the husband objected, telling her, "You're not a doctor. You're not supposed to do that." But then she insisted, "Why? I know my body. I know how it felt. I had this pain on my ear, and I know what Fountain of Life can do. Each time that I had this sore throat, I just some 3 drops of Fountain of Life, and I'm good. And how can I not put it in my ear when I can put it inside my mouth?" Something like that. So that's what happened. The husband was hesitant, my cousin, and then my cousin just put 3 drops that night. That was August 4. Yeah. By the following morning, August 5, she just texted me. Uh, she said, "My dear sister," she was so happy that her telling me that her pain and her ears are gone, and her ear was gone. So I was surprised. What did she do? Then she told me everything. It was already done, you know. But she was really happy and told me that she's gonna get another bottle again. So I am so thankful that Fountain of Life turned out to do good to her ear when she put, 3 drops, just 3 drops, and the pain was gone the following day. So that's I have to share it to you, and thank you for this opportunity to share.
Wonderful, Maria. Thank you so much for sharing your testimonial. However, I would just back up what Maria just said. We do not recommend that Fountain of Life be used in the ear or eyes. I will bring on our practitioners to, share that also to confirm that. But thank you. I'm glad that the person, they got relief using Fountain of Life in the way that you did not recommend it. But thank you for coming on and share that. All right, so you're welcome. All right, so I will read out some questions. So yes, Hazel, the recording will be shared in all of the chats once it's out, maybe later today or tomorrow. The recording of this call would be shared. Also, there's another question. Can FOL assist with glaucoma and also cataract of the eyes? So I will call on our expertise to answer that question. Hanmei or Renee? Okay, do we have Hanmei? Are you able to speak? And we also have Renee.
Okay.
Good morning, Hanmei, welcome. Okay, are we having a little technical difficulties? I also lost Henry on the call. Okay, I think we're having a little glitch this morning with Zoom. The co-host. And you're all set, Hanmei, please go ahead.
I don't know how I got disconnected. I'm back again. So I see that there is one question. What the question? Oh, just one question, not just.
FOL assist with the glaucoma and also cataract of the eyes.
Rashes when she apply topical on her neck. She is taking for almost 3 months. She is a breast cancer survivor for 7 years already, but she has its pain again. We share this FOL benefit, but she is now concerned with her rashes, part of the detox. Yeah, healing crisis. Yeah, definitely. It's a kind of a healing crisis, the reaction. And third bottle. Okay, third bottle. Okay, one thing I want to say about the healing crisis. The healing crisis for some people is normal. It's just like the way when your body reacts to it, when your healing mechanism inside your body got activated, it could have some reaction look like this. And also, she's only on her third bottle, right? So that's not long enough for a cancer patient. And the other thing is, the healing crisis is not necessarily that only appear when when you just started the Fountain of Life, using Fountain of Life. Sometimes it's after a while until it won't appear until your body, certain part of your body start to react to it. So we have some people, they have a reaction like the crisis after half a year on Fountain of Life, but it's still like the healing crisis, because only after 6 months is it's come to the time, her body, certain part of her body start to react to fountain of life. So it's not abnormal, it's normal. So tell her, don't worry about that. And about the rashes, she can try apply it on top of it, or sometimes she can try something else like aloe, something like that, and try to help her to feel better when she try to get rid of all these reactions.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much, Henry, for answering that. And there's a question, can it assist with glaucoma and cataract of the eyes?
What the other one?
Glaucoma and cataract of the eyes?
Cataract?
Yeah.
Yeah, I personally don't have many, customers that, had testimonial on cataract, but I saw few of them in our official testimonial group. It could help. And I'm a Chinese medicine practitioner. From my point of view, it's different from the theory of the company. But in our theory, it's the eye is the opening, it's the window of our liver meridian. The liver meridian and the fountain of life, to me, I consider it as something like a herb. It's very good at a liver meridian. So a lot of time it's help with eye problem and also drinking problem. That's all related to the liver meridian. And yeah, that could help with cataract. Yeah, we do have a lot of testimonial on that. When you check through the official testimonial group on Facebook, you could find few of them.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much, Hanmi. And says, does it work with hair growth?
Where is the other one?
Is asking, does
hair
it work?
grows. Hair grows, I think. Actually, Renee Liao is here. He has a very good experience, yeah, from himself. The theory, one of the theory is fountain of life neutralizes some people. A lot of people that they lose hair because attack of the DHT hormone. Attack their follicle, hair follicle, that causes hair loss, right? But fountain of life function is to neutralize DHT. So less DHT attack. So that's how fountain of life stop the hair loss from the Western theory. But from my theory is still the hair we call in Chinese medicine theory is called the hair is a flower of kidney meridian. It's like it's a flower that's reflecting the kidney meridian's health, the wellness. So a fountain of life actually we observe that it's very, very obviously help with the kidney meridian and also the blood supply of the skull. And it's helped a lot of people's hair growth. Myself, actually, I started using fountain of life because of my hair loss. So I first tried it for my hair loss. So look at my hair right now, yeah.
Thank you so much, Hanmei.
Tons of testimonial on hair growth if you check through the testimonial, group on Facebook.
But for myself, Hanmei, that was one of my testimonials at the beginning when Fountain of Life came out, because my hair was falling for about 20 years or so. And I think it's because of that, the hair follicles was kind of dead, I guess. So Fountain of Life, I would apply it topically and take it internally. And I found that it really stimulated hair follicles and my hair stopped falling, but it took about 4 months. So I just want people to know, just, be persistent, because when things are happening to us, it happens for years in our bodies. So give it some time. It took about 4 months for my hair to actually stop falling and start growing again. So I can testify to that also.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much for answering that.
There are a few reasons. A few reasons can cause hair loss. Some people they start to have hair loss when they hit menopause, when they grow older, or some of them they lose hair when they're relatively young. But we have different theory. Like the DHT attack on the follicle is one theory that apply to all ages. But like the meridian thing that I was talking about, it's applied to a lot of people who start to show the aging sign, when they hit like 50 at the menopause time. So that's probably another reason. And also sometimes it's different from men and women. Men and women, for men, most of time is caused by the DHT. For women, sometimes it's caused by the aging process. Yeah, slightly different, but either way, Fountain of Life could help.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Hanmei. And I saw Nora's hands were up. Nora, can you please unmute and you can go ahead. Welcome, Nora. Good morning.
Good morning, Drew. Good morning, Hanmi.
Welcome to
I just want to comment on the question about the eye, the glaucoma. Personally, the company doesn't recommend using it on the eyes, but personally myself, ever since I've tried it using on my eyes, it become my eye drops. When my eyes are tired, I put a drop of FOL in my eyes, and it really helps. The reason I use it in the first place in the beginning is because I have this sort of a lump by the tear duct of my eye that close to my nose bridge, and it was really bothering me. And if I use the eye drops, it didn't help. But ever since I used the FOL on that, I got some relief. And so I applied it twice, and it was getting better. And actually, that thing is not there anymore. But when I am so tired, my eyes are so tired, I use FOL, a drop of FOL. It sting a bit, but it's not really. It goes away after it's like it's washing your eyes with the tears. Once the tears are gone, it's it gives me a big relief. And I don't know how to say it, but like I said, company wise, we don't recommend it putting in our eyes, but I took it upon myself personally to use it ever since I used it the first time. And that's all I want to share, Drew. Thank you.
May I ask you a question, Nora?
Yeah.
Do you apply directly without dilution? Without...
Yeah, directly I drop it in my eyes.
Oh, I actually have a customer in China that she used to have have bleeding happens to her eyes. She actually applied it like what you does of what you do, but she diluted it with water. But the bleeding stopped, and her eyes is not bleeding anymore. That the first customer tried this way. Just like you said, the company doesn't recommend people use Fountain of Life in their eyes, right? But she tried by herself, even without asking me.
Yeah, the reason I had the courage to apply it because one of our partner in the Philippines tried it in his eyes, and he didn't go blind. So I said, maybe I'll try it for myself, because I was really that lump in my eyes was really near the nose bridge. It was really bothering me for years. So that's why I was surprised actually with the result, that how it will help with that thing in my eyes. So I said I was basically, I guess I did it because of desperation, because I was suffering with that for a long time. So that's why I did it. And then when I found out that it works, so it become now my eye drops. It's
Oh,
actually
are you still using it every day?
no, not every day. Only when I have my eyes, when I have tired eyes. Sometimes if you don't have sleep or what, for some reason, sometimes you have my eyes your eyes hurt, where you get a headache. So that's what I do. I drop fountain of life in my eyes, just one drop. It's just, I don't squeeze the
Yeah.
vial. I don't squeeze it. I just hang it there, and then I just let
Yeah.
it drop by itself. That's
Okay.
all.
So you only use it when you feel uncomfortable, right?
Yeah, I only use it when my eyes have a tired eyes. So that's what I use. Some people use the eye drops to relieve it, but for me, FOL works better than the eye drops. So that's my personal thing.
Yeah, very nice.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing, Nora. And I'll read a question handmade. It's FOL and Parkinson, question mark. So I guess they're asking if FOL can help with Parkinson, and Jenny from Kenya.
Parkinson, I think Amaji could. Amaji had a very good testimonial on this from Thinkable. Is she here?
Amarjeet, I will look
If
for
she's
her.
not here, that I can explain this. Okay, first of all, from the company's theory, that the fountain of life is very good for the neural system, for the brain health. So that we can explain with that theory why fountain of life can help with Parkinson. And we do have a very vivid testimonial from Singapore, a gentleman who had Parkinson, and he was shaking too badly, so he actually couldn't walk. But after using fountain of life, his shaking almost stopped, and he even found a job. Like I saw the picture Amanji shared with us. His job is to repair some like light. He's working at I think technician, the electric technician. So he couldn't do that because of the disease before. That's a theory, and that's a testimonial. And also I just said that Parkinson is also included in the liver meridian, and this fountain of life is really good at to the liver meridian, similar to the the alcohol tolerance increased. Yeah, that's a similar thing from our theory. Okay, so just try it. We do have a lot of testimonial on Parkinson. You can go to the Fountain of Life official sharing group and search with the name Amaji. You could find that one.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much, Hanmei. And I see Amelda hands is up. Amelda, you may go ahead. Good evening. Welcome to the call, Amelda.
Oh, Where is Henry today? Okay, I have to go through all of this. Let me see which one.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm online.
Okay. Okay, you take over.
All right.
Henry.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much, Henry. I unmuted Imelda. Imelda, good evening to you.
Yeah, a good evening from the Philippines and a good day to each and everyone. Regarding the Parkinson's, I have a friend. Am I coming in loud and clear? Because I kind of have poor signal.
Yes, you're well.
Hello?
Thank you. Go
Hello.
ahead.
Okay, so the wife said that her husband has Parkinson's. So they bought one bottle, and prior to ordering one, he has a very good testimonials, because I believe that the brain is the command center. So what it did to the husband is flag raising in the morning. That's what it helped with the husband. So so meaning to say, well, it surely helped him. And they bought the second bottle, and they told me that they will be on their third bottle, because it helped the husband. And with regards to the eyes, what we do here, some of us, is we dilute the fountain of life with water. And me and some of our partners is that's what I do every day. Whenever I see that small plastic bottle diluted with FOL diluted with water, I just spray it on my face and I spray it on my eyes. And if part of us, she continuously sprays it also on her hair, and she says that, you know what, Imelda, my hair is growing long and thick. It's thicker. That's it. And there's one more, is a lady, when we sprayed it on her face, she said that, hey, you know what, I was feeling sleepy, but after that you sprayed it on my face, I have this energy. So that's why we ask them, oh really? So even on that contact, FOL has the potency in it. So that would be all. Thank you, and a good evening again.
Thank you so much for sharing a testimonial, Imelda. We appreciate it, and different ways that we can use fountain of life. Mix it with water and spray it. Wonderful. Okay, so
Sheila,
yes.
I can answer this question about can FOL assist with loss of cartilage in the knee? I can answer this one because I also have a testimonial, my personal experience with the knee problem. Okay. Okay, first of all, answer the question, cartilage here. Cartilage can build back with the help of fountain of life. And especially it's gonna increase the absorption of the calcium and the cartilage and the protein, collagen, to rebuild the cartilage. That fountain of life can do this. And we also have 2 other new products are coming out. And in September, we're going to have a phytoclinic. And later on, we will going to have what that one called absolute collagen. Yeah, that's the building block. Okay, the absolute collagen gonna be a building block to build up build back your collagen. But fountain of life help your absorbing your your digestive system to absorb more, like increase absorption of the calcium and the collagen, and for building back your collagen. And also about the phytoclinical, that also can help your body to rebuild everything. Okay, that's my explanation about this. I also have my personal experience with my knee problem. Actually, I got a weak knee on my left for since I was young, my left knee was always relatively weaker than the right one. In 2004, I went skating, and then I had a hard fall on the ice, and I actually twisted my left knee and went black and blue for like 2 or 3 weeks. Then after that, it didn't recover very well. So since then, I couldn't run. Okay, first thing, I couldn't naturally squat. You know, I have to grab my ankle to stand up. To stand up, I couldn't use my knee, you know, to stand up. Second of all, I couldn't run. You know, if I can walk, I can do something like hiking, but not running. Even for example, I try to catch the bus across the street, right? I feel pain. I feel painful. So that's my knee problem. That started since 2004. That was like 17, 18 years ago. And since then, I couldn't squat, couldn't run, right? But last year, after I was on Fountain of Life for over a year, and last spring, I started to feel like, oh, I try to squat. You know, I can do squat right now without much pain. It's still, my left and the right is not the same, but it's getting better and better. It's slow, but better. You know, I'm looking for the new product to come out to see if can help more with my knee and try to, yeah, I'm looking for perfect recovery, but it's already helped a lot. That's my testimonial and my answer to this question.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much, Han-Mei, for answering that question. And we also have another question here. It says, is it okay to use 50 drops with the dialysis patient because a friend is using it and it's more effective than lowered amount of drops? Thank you. Henry?
Yeah, usually if it works for them, that's perfect. Keep doing it, that's fine. Some people have a little more concern about people with dialysis. They want to start slower, like 5 drops twice a day or 3 times a day, and then gradually increase. So if they feel good, if they get a good result with 50 drops, then they can keep it up. They don't have to lower it.
Sorry, I was muted. Okay, thank you so much, Henry, for answering that. And let me just, it says, can Fountain of Life be taken at any time of the day in order, or should it be taken with meals before or after meals?
Oh, usually if you want to have a higher rate of absorption, you take it before food, like 10 minutes to half an hour before food. The Fountain of Life can be taken and administered in the mouth, under the tongue, or in the mouth in general. So if you hold it in the mouth for a certain time, length of time, that let's say 30 seconds, 1 minute, and then you part of it is being absorbed through the saliva glands in the mouth, the membrane in the mouth. So in that way, it doesn't have to mingle with the food. So it's kind of any time of day, it's okay. So if you miss a dosage before meal, you take it after meal. That's fine, no problem. For people who had stomach issues, digestive tract problems, IBS, all of these problems, they might feel something disturbing them or giving them some trouble. So that in that way, they can take it after food. It'll have less of an impact on the digestive tract. So you can take it preferably before meal, but if you have any difficulty dealing with it because of the stomach issues, sensitivity, ulcers or something like that, then you take it after food. So it doesn't really matter that much if it doesn't bother you. Back to you.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much, Henry. And does it aid the digestive system? Does it aid?
Yeah, yes. The digestive system is always is composed of the small intestine, the duodenum, the stomach, and this is the whole system. You need them to be healthy. If they have ulcers or sensitivity, allergy, or we call it acid reflux, there are so many things that's not doing well. With the Fountain of Life, it helps the body to fight back the infection and the damages in the lining, and even things like H. pylori. So there are so many things that can go wrong in the digestive system. The Fountain of Life can help the digestive system to be stronger if it can help with the inflammation, infection, all kinds of sensitivities, allergies. They help with the absorption level. So it does help.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Henry. Another question, Gerard asked, what's the effect of using Fountain of Life using on pituitary gland?
The pituitary gland is it's in the back of our brain, part of our brain in the back. It's a hormonal secretions glands in our brain. A lot of the actions in our body is being controlled by the hormones that's produced by the pituitary glands. So we were talking about Parkinson. Parkinson, one of the main contribution of the problem is the dopamine level dropping down, and that's the pituitary glands that's not functioning well, or the brain is not doing its job anymore, and then people get Parkinson. So the pituitary glands is the one that help with the Parkinson, with other hormonal balance in the body. In general, the Fountain of Life helps to, as we were talking about, digestive, improves the function of digestive system, the absorption of nutrients, and eventually helps with the blood generation in the bone marrow by absorbing more nutrients in the body. So eventually it's going to help with the pituitary glands and help the body to balance its hormones. It's very highly encouraged to help the pituitary glands to function better. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Henry, for answering that question. I don't see any other questions in the Q&A right now. If anyone has any more questions, we are 3 minutes upon the hour. Feel free to ask it now, or you can put your hands up. I will unmute you if you need to ask a question or share. But I don't see anything else right now. So we'll give it a moment or so, see if anyone else would like to share something or have any other questions. Okay, in the meantime, as we're waiting to see who needs to share, I just want to remind everyone to grab your Fountain of Life journal in your back office. It's great when you're, sharing Fountain of Life to new customers. It's great for yourself. So make sure to look for the journal in the back office to keep track. And we also have our Fountain of Life booklet. So it has lots of information in here that persons can read. So make sure to look for these in your back office, and you can also share that with your customers. Thank you. And I see other questions. It says, is FOL safe to take with medication?
It's in general, it's safe. In general, it's okay because it doesn't bother other medication. It's not blood thinner or anything like that. But the only thing is we would recommend try to keep it 1 hour or half an hour away from other medication. Just don't take in the same mouthful. It might cause some interaction if you take it together with the other medication. But if you keep it half an hour, 1 hour away, you would be okay. It's safe to do that. Wonderful, thank you, Henry. And also another question: does it help with autoimmune disease? Yes. Autoimmune disease is what we call the immune system gone crazy. So the immune system is It's becomes an enemy in the body. It's attacking the good cells and the normal cells, normal organs, and that's how it causes disease in the body. And while the Phantom Life is going to fix some of these abnormal activities in the body, it helps the immune system to be more normal. That's what we call like a modulate. That's going to kind of like calm down the immune system so it doesn't go crazy, doesn't attack its own good tissues, and it's able to recognize the enemies more better than attacking its own tissues. So we had a lot of people using it for the autoimmune conditions like Sjogren's disease, lupus, rheumatoid arthritis. There are so many things that's connected to autoimmune disease, and they are getting good results. Back to you. Thank you.
Hey, Harry, would you like me to add a little
Yeah,
bit?
go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I'm looking for the new product, the phytoclinical, especially for this autoimmune problem, because my understanding is the new product is going to help to rebuild the immune system, regulate it better, together with Fountain of Life. So pay attention to our new product, you know, if you really need help with the autoimmune system.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Hanmei and Henry, for answering those questions. And I don't see any other questions right now, and it is 10:01. Thank you, everyone in the chat. We can see all of your comments and compliments, so we thank you so much. I just would like to thank you so much, Henry. Appreciate you and Hanmei being here, and Mr. Renee. So I just wanted to remind everyone that we have a live tour going on at headquarters this evening actually. 7 p.m. Eastern time is registration time. Our tour starts officially at 7:30 p.m. So if you're in the Toronto area, please come out. You can invite your guests. Let them have a live tour and also attend a live presentation. It will be absolutely amazing. We also have our barbecue that is happening this Saturday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. So we look forward to see you all there. Again, you can bring out your guests. I hope that you've registered already, because that's also the RSVP sections are already closed off. So I just want to remind everyone of that. And also we have on Saturday, we have our amazing training with Mr. Rene Liao, LD4, that will be doing compensation plan deep dive. So don't miss that. For those of you who really need to understand a compensation plan and how to dissect it, Mr. Rene Liao is the amazing trainer that will be on Saturday. And we also have on Sunday for the virtual cocktail leadership show. We have our amazing Caribbean queen, as we call her, Miss Venetia Charles Jones, that will be hosting that call. And that is on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for your time and questions, your inquiries, your testimonial shared this morning here. We are back every Wednesday at 9 a.m. and that is on Eastern time. So make sure to come back with your questions again, your testimonials, and always give us an update. It's always amazing to hear about, how it's been working for you or your customers out there, family and friends. So thank you all once again. And we will see you all on the next call. And Henry, I want to thank you. Henry, thank you so much for making the time and answer all the questions this morning. We will see you all on the call, and I look forward to see you guys later at headquarters. Take care, everyone. We are one team, one dream to the billions. To the billions.
See you tonight, Priscilla.
Sorry, Henry?
See you tonight.
See you tonight. Yes, wonderful.
Right. Okay, thank you. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Good evening, good morning.
Good
Bye.
morning. Wonderful.